AITA for refusing to go to Thanksgiving after being snubbed by in-laws? I live about 10 miles away from my in-laws, and typically everyone does their own thing for Thanksgiving each year. Last year after Thanksgiving, several family members expressed interest in doing a larger gathering next year. My husband and I agreed and offered to host everyone, parents-in-law and 2 sisters-in-law and their partners, kids, at our home. Everyone was on board and we went ahead through the year fully prepared and excited to host. We checked in with everyone several times in the months leading up to make sure they were still on board and to work out who would bring what. Cut to about a week ago, my sister-in-law calls my husband out of the blue to inform him that Thanksgiving would be moving to their mom's, my mother-in-law, house because she said it's more centrally located, has more room, and because her 3 children, ages 16, 20, and 22, don't want to drive all the way out to our house, 0.10 miles away. Then, she told him that we are welcome to come. I am not exaggerating when I say that it takes approximately 15 minutes to drive from their town to ours. Also, our house is actually twice the size of my mother-in-law's house. We didn't buy a turkey because my sister-in-law said she had one she could bring. My husband was very hurt by this decision and doesn't want to go to his mom's house for Thanksgiving. I'm hurt, too, as are our 2 children, 12 and 18. We were all excited to host and are disappointed that there was an entire group conversation and decision made, and no one reached out to ask us if that would be okay before just making the decision. None of us are in the mood to go to the family Thanksgiving now, and suspect that there's more to the story than what my sister-in-law is saying. None of us feel welcome at this point, and we let the rest of the family know that we would not be attending. Are we the assholes for not attending Thanksgiving because our feelings are hurt about the change in venue? NTA. Make a Thanksgiving dinner for just the 4 of you. Enjoy a holiday with far less drama. My family of 4 has been having Thanksgiving on our own for years. It's far more relaxing than when we hosted all the ILs. NTA. Just go back to the standard operating procedure and do your own thing. I agree that there's definitely more to this story. Not willing to drive an extra 15 minutes max? That's such an odd flex. I get why you are all hurt by all the behind-the-scenes maneuvering. It's not about the change in venue. It's about them cutting you out of any discussion about the change, presenting it as fait accompli and expecting you to be fine with that. Of course you're not in the mood to go play one big happy family, but I guarantee they expected you to show up with smiles at being relieved to not have to host. It's not too late to buy a small turkey and all the other stuff needed. Take the time and get a jump start on getting set up for Christmas. Have your family time, pop a Christmas movie in, and start decorating the tree. NTA. There's a lot more to this story. Have you called your mill to ask what's going on? NTA. Your feelings are completely justified because this was a deliberate slap in the face. And I'm glad that your husband brought this up first. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving by yourself. It's not too late to get a turkey. Maybe a few friends can join you. Did anyone in the group respond to your message that you won't be attending? I think your hubby should call his parents and ask why the venue was changed. It seems odd and his sister seems selfish. Or she's jealous you have such a nice home. You're both NTA. Stay home and away from sissy. NTA. Nip out and grab your own turkey right now. Make your dinner. Have your family celebration with your husband and kids. Don't give those other people a moment's thought. Happy Thanksgiving. NTA. They were wrong for unilaterally making this decision without consulting with you first and for telling you only a week before. You are completely justified in not going. However, you should call Mil and Phil and let them know that what they did really hurt your feelings and ask for an explanation. Based on how they respond, you can decide whether or not to go. It is possible, although not likely, that the Sil is manipulating the situation and your Mil and Phil are innocent. NTA. It does sound like there is more going on, and they should have asked first before making other plans. They could have waited until next year to do this. Hard NTA. Everyone else's though. Every single one of them. NTA. Regardless of who initiated it, a unilateral decision and then a call to inform you was a real dick move. Do your own Thanksgiving and enjoy your day with your family. NTA. But I am AA bitch. I would call the rest of the people who were invited. Let them know that despite the rumors they might have heard, we were still hosting a Thanksgiving dinner. And while I understood their RVSP might have changed, we really did need to know ASAP if it had, so we could plan accordingly. You were hosting. Sil nor Mil get to change that. You do. Everyone is allowed to attend or not. But I would never let someone else cancel an event I had planned who was not part of the plan. Hosting. NTA. You made plans to host a Thanksgiving dinner, and it's too late to change your plans. Get yourself a turkey. Invite some friends, and enjoy yourselves. Sounds like your in-laws are onto drama and intrigue, which nobody needs. NTA. Do something on your own as a family. That's awfully inconsiderate. Of course you're NTA. My mom and her Sil worked really well to accommodate family and shift workers, etc. to put together the typical TG meal. Way too much food emo. They also accommodated family wanting to go do other TG celebrations so long as once the headcount and venue was set, it was set. A last-minute change like you've experienced would have been taken as a deliberate insult. There would have been tears and big hurt feels. I'd drop the rope with the in-laws. Husband can have whatever relationship he wants. If I was at an event where they were, I'd shift into polite, formal manners mode and gray rock. And gosh, my holidays would be booked into the foreseeable future. Info. What does Mil have to say about it? Has husband, or you, asked her directly about what prompted the sudden change? She's had a year to think about it. NTA. Enjoy the day in your home with your family. NTA. Excluding you from the decision is a big move. Have you asked Mil what is going on? Or just let Sil tell you? Pick up the phone and call her. It could be that it's one person driving this saying, well, we all want to do this, when in reality, there is no we. Communication is key. Talk to everyone. At the very least, that was extremely rude and thoughtless. What reason could they possibly have for not including you in that decision? I wouldn't feel like going to their house either. I'd fix a nice dinner at my house. Sit back with my family and relax. I'd also never offer to host at my home again. There'd have to be a tremendous amount of apologizing and explaining done before I'd even think about changing my mind. Just tell them it's too far to travel.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.